welcome back to another review, and welcome to my review for the Barbie movie. So, yeah, had no interest to see this film, and if I didn't have this YouTube channel where I, go ahead and review movies, then, well, I wouldn't have seen it in the first place. But, yeah, I was baffled by the fact that this had a really, really high percentage on Rotten Tomatoes and the high praise that a lot of people were giving this movie. And upon watching it, do I think it's one of the best films of the year? No, not by a long shot, but I can see why some people do think that this movie, it's their favorites of the year. So, starting off with the message that I think this movie doesn't execute well, but it is a good message in the fact that, well, all women should be equal. Men shouldn't just be seeing them as objects. So basically the premise to this film is that Barbie is experiencing all these, negative things that a Barbie doll really shouldn't be experiencing. And so in order to fix everything, she must go along to the real world along with Ken and try and find the girl that's been playing with her. So starting off with the positives, I will say that, first off, Margot Robbie was absolutely perfect as Barbie. I mean, I seriously could not ask for anything more. And Ryan Gosling as Ken had me laughing out on occasions. I mean, yeah, let me tell you, he had me belly out laughing at times. And also, I will say that Barbie Land actually does look really good in this movie. Moving on to the problems I have with this movie, Will Ferrell as the CEO of Mattel. I mean, I love Will Ferrell. I did not like him in this movie, and I'm not sure whether I can blame him or blame the script. It's kind of a thing of where I go with this. But, yeah, I just didn't like his performance at all. Like, seriously, at all. And kind of really at the last 15 minutes, once you think, everything's been fixed, movie's over. But no, we've got to cram in more of, Ken still doesn't know what he's meant to be and all this shit and everything. And I'm just like, movie, end already, please. And yeah, it's kind of odd that even though this is based off a kid's product, this is not a kid's movie at all. But for a movie clearly not aimed at me, I did get a bit more enjoyment out of this than I expected. So, yeah, overall, Barbie is a fine movie that I'm sure, girls will eat this movie up, and people like me will just look at it and go, well, yeah, I got more enjoyment out of it than I expected, but it definitely wouldn't be a movie I would rush out and see again. So overall, I'm going to give Barbie a C+. It's just right there in the middle. Not great, not one of the year's best films, but it's far from the worst movies of the year so far. So, yeah, it's right there in the middle. So guys, what did you think of Barbie? Leave it in the comments section below. And guys, movies may be good, movies may be bad, but I